Hey guys, how you doing? So I'm gonna show you some work in progress. I started it today. This was planned for a while actually, and I think I mentioned that I'm gonna be doing. I thought at first I will do couple, but actually end up doing only one blank. This is it doesn't look like much, but this is actually it's like pre-shaped, but of course seriously oversized and not precisely shaped to EDC frame lock blade. Now these two you probably recognize. These are also oversized small flipper blades. I didn't fit the large flipper. The large flipper wasn't fitting anywhere in the, remember that cutout, the drop Damascus, this Alabama Damascus we got at the blade show last year, or this year actually. So this one is just slightly oversized, but already actually pretty close to the shape. This one is just slightly narrower, because imagine this is the top of the billet. So it kind of like was close call. Another couple things, couple of little kind of kiridashis, you see those, which I actually gotta say I love this one. For some reason, this one is just such a cool little blade. And this one also, the little kind of like a scalpel-like. I like that a lot too. My hand I can actually fit even in the inside, or pinky from the end. It's just kind of like a cool, I don't know, like a harpoon or a fish style shape. Two are completely blank, not shaped. They were just two hunks. I just drilled the holes, and I'll shape them once they will be heat treated. Actually, George GI Custom is so awesome that he's gonna be doing a heat treating for me. I asked him. I could send it to Peters, but it would cost. It wouldn't be cost efficient. George has a good experience with Alabama Damascus, and I actually happen to have some that he's gonna be heat treating of his own from the same steel too, so that's gonna be pretty cool. This is like a nano, I call it nano hatchet. You know, it's miniature hatchet little thing. I don't know if it's gonna have actual serious use, maybe some small carving. That's actually why I did these little things here. So it could be used for small carving, but I guess that it's gonna be more of a decoration buff. Obviously it's gonna be a good cutting tool. I'm just not sure about the use. I just had to do it because the shape was just screaming for, it just wanted to be made into the micro hatchet, nano hatchet. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I'll just probably put some kind of hidden tank handle on it, and I think it will be pretty nice. And this one will be actually pretty nice. Well, it's pretty much full-size blade. Let me grab a ruler. I'm guessing it's about 3.5 inches, I would be guessing, something like that. Oh yeah, look at that. Almost 4 actually. 3.75 of an inch blade. So that's gonna be pretty nice size little drop point, I would say. What do you think? Is it a drop point? And it's gonna have not the regular style full tank, but kind of like a partial full tank, not a hidden tank, because I'm planning the top of the spine will be exposed just like on a regular tank, but the bottom will be filled in. So kind of like, I don't know, partial tank. I'm not sure what it would be. The lengthwise, it will be going almost to the very end of it. Maybe just little, like ½ inch from the end of the handle, but so I don't know what would it be called, what term would be right to use. But some of them have really cool partners. It's a random Damascus. It's none of those crazy expensive stainless steel Damascus from the well-known names. But Alabama Damascus is actually pretty good stuff. I've used it before in the past, pretty much the same thing. I had that hatchet that I originally thought it's gonna be also just decoration, the little mini hatchet. But I've put it through the ringer and it held quite well. Look at that, that's gonna be also a pretty cool pattern in it. And it's pretty beefy stuff. It's thicker than what I normally use on my knives. So it's about, looks like almost 3/16. Not sure what that line is. So that's probably from the being close to the end of it. That's gonna get ground off anyway. I don't know, or the marker is gone. It's actually gonna be like, all this will be ground off actually, because it is seriously oversized. I just figure I'll leave it bigger, and I can always grind it off to the exact shape afterwards, and it let me have a little bit of leeway that I can maybe, maybe do something, not just a regular standard flipper, but it's, maybe little different shapes and stuff like that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see how long it takes. I told George not to rush. I have so much work that I can really kind of like pick and choose what to do, which that's actually why I love what I do, because I can do whatever I feel for, you know, and that makes me do as best as I can, you know. I think it's the right way, like, because I don't have to do stuff that I'm not in the mood for, which makes me always do what I love doing, you know, at that day, which I think results in better work, better results, because you never are kind of like forced to do something you don't want to, where you kind of slacking, you know. You guys know that from the regular jobs. If you're doing something that you are not necessarily in the mood for, the end result doesn't have to be as good as when it's something that you really into that moment. So really having fun. Did that. Working on a couple Kiridashis, probably tomorrow Gavidashis. Still have to do the sheets, and we'll see. Keeping busy. Guys, hope you had a great weekend. Thank you for everything. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.